Hi, this is Karen from Mojo Global. Welcome to the Mojo Global Radio Show. Today we have as our honored guest, Greg Isable. Greg, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
It's so nice to have you. My home is in New York and you're located in New York. And I'd love for you to tell our listeners what your company does.
My company provides working capital and business lines of credit to small businesses, mostly in the restaurant sector.
And Greg, you told me a story about restaurants going to the bank. Can you repeat that? Because I think our listeners should hear it.
Sure. A lot of times, most banks do not like restaurants. They can't stand them. They don't like to loan to them. The only way they mostly would loan to them if you have a long, deep relationship with the bank, and most restaurateurs don't, or you have to take out a second mortgage on your home or get an equity partner, someone who you don't like, but they have the money, so you have to deal with them. Our products skip right past that. If your restaurant is generating revenue, we can fund you and we can give you working capital and lines of credit.
Sounds really good, Greg. And you told me that you're retired from the New York Police Departments, and a lot of the folks you're helping are people that you met when you were a policeman.
Yes, I was a police officer for 20 years, retired as a lieutenant in 2011. And, as a police officer, a young man, single, you spend a lot of time in bars and restaurants and lounges and sports bars. And I developed a deep relationship with a lot of owners, a lot of managers, and a lot of waitresses, waiters, and bouncers. And, some of these people are my friends today. So, when I saw an opportunity to be able to help them and also other restaurateurs, I jumped at it because this product didn't exist 2 years ago. 2 years ago, you would have to do those things that I said, either get an equity partner or get a second mortgage, borrow money from people you may not want to borrow money from, or you have to get a very expensive merchant cash advance. These are bank loans. The interest is tax deductible, and it's a better way for a restaurant to expand and grow.
That says it all. And I know you spoke with me off the radio show that going through COVID really pushed you in this direction. Can you speak about that?
Yeah, my favorite restaurant around the corner for me actually had to close, and he couldn't qualify for the PPP, or he couldn't wait for it to come through, and the landlord wasn't flexible, so he unfortunately had to close. And this happened to a couple of my buddies who have owned restaurants all their lives, and due to COVID, they had to close. If you're waiting for a PPP loan, because usually the PPP loans and SBA loans take about at least 2 to 3 months before you see any cash, and that may be too late. So we also have a loan product that bridges that loan, and it's interest free as well.
How hopeful is this? Thank you, Greg. And what's the best way for people to get a hold of you?
I'm a simple guy. So my cell phone number that I've had for over 20 years, it's 347-245-5324. And if you want to email me, it's greg@groundzerofunding.com. So it's greg@grondzerofunding, one word.com.
Thanks so much, Greg. I really appreciate speaking with you. My great grandfather was police force. He was actually in Paterson, New Jersey. I'm originally from New York, so it's really nice speaking to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And to our audience, we thank you for listening. We always appreciate you, and we look forward to bringing you the next Mojo Global Radio Show. Bye-bye.